Hello again, and welcome back to what should be part 7 of my Let's Play Elarion, Contender to Eternal series for the Preseason 2 patch for Fellowship. In the previous video, we timed the Champion Capstone to advance into the Paragon League. I have not tried any Paragon dungeons yet, so before we get into queue, I thought I'd just go over a couple of sort of quick things. I guess my understanding is that for Paragon League now, this is the league where finally all of the mob casts will be sort of unlocked, so they'll be casting different spells, some more dangerous spells than in any of the previous dungeons that we've done. Bosses will have new abilities and mechanics to deal with as well. And I mean, I guess I think those are going to be the big changes that we'll see here. So I'm assuming that this is going to be kind of the big step up in the game for the Preseason 2 patch. I guess I don't really know what to expect or how bad it'll be. My guess is that for me it probably won't be so bad, but we'll see. One of the things that they talked about changing in this particular patch is making it so that less abilities, less casts, and things like that get off just like one-shot people or one-shot your group. So previously, there were a lot of casts that if they got off, even in, you know, Paragon League or something like that, you would most probably expect, you know, multiple people in your party to potentially just die because a cast got off. Because they tuned it down, I'm assuming that that might not be happening anymore, which might make the whole thing seem quite a bit easier. And then in addition to that, they've also added some potential defensive traits to weapons that, like, I mean, there's one defensive trait that literally just acts as sort of a cheat death that people can have. So now, because of that, there could be some casts that get off where people don't die in your group. And additionally, the new healer that they put into the game's passive ability for your party, like, reduces the damage that you take from stuff by, I don't know, 50%, I think it is, or something like that. So now casts that might have previously killed your group won't if you're playing with that healer, which it certainly seems like a lot of healers are playing the new healer. So for all of those reasons, I'm expecting this to be a step up, but probably not as big of a step up even as it was previously. The other sort of difference that we might see, or a problem spot that we could run into, is just that they said that they're trying to put more focus on the timer difficulty and timing a dungeon difficulty being due to, I don't know, not having enough DPS to kill the stuff in time, right? So if that's the case, it's possible that we could run into issues with that in terms of how people are pulling, or in terms of particularly, like, how our gear is. I mean, right now we're pretty low gear. Again, there was maybe a chance I could have just gotten into Paragon here with, like, 4 or 5 bare slots on, with no gear in them. And currently, I'm wearing 4 pieces of just, like, Vendor 135 gear, a Relic with no ability, and a level 30 shoulders that I'm refusing to upgrade. So I'll go ahead and hop into queue, and I guess we'll see how it goes. But definitely a chance that it might be worth upgrading some of these pieces, and I'm being a little too stingy. I guess I'll probably know after the first dungeon what the damage is looking like, and if that seems to be needed or not. I think my prediction is that it won't be, but I don't know. And then, of course, the other fact to add on to that is just that I've been playing Elarion now for an extremely short period of time, only kind of a few hours of play, so my familiarity with the hero, my ability to play it completely optimally and use my crowd control effectively and sort of have good awareness for what's going on when there's going to be a lot more casts might be compromised, so that might cost me too. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's hop into queue and get going here. Just a sec. Alright, so we got a queue. Sailor's Abyss Paragon 2. Took no time at all. Looked at gear real quick of what people are rolling with, so seems like the tank and healer are kind of around my item level. A little higher or lower, kind of in that 140, 150-ish range, and this Artios that we're grouped with is a little bit higher, like 190 or something, so Feel like I'm in decent company, I suppose.
Twilight shield, right? My ward seals me.
Maybe shouldn't have cast that Highland Arrow here. Maybe shouldn't have used my like little AoE CDs there. I don't really know. Guess I'll use one here while we're moving, maybe. I guess the other thing to consider when moving here into Paragon is just that previously we were getting more of a haste buff in all these dungeons. So that's another thing that's actually gonna maybe be a huge deal as far as beating the timer and stuff like that, because getting a big haste buff is, you know, kind of a big deal. So I certainly feel like I'm casting way slower than I remember.
I can handle this.
Your time is over.
Alright, there's a cast that got off. Can I not kick that one? I don't know. Quite a bit of lag going on right now, too. I think. Oh yeah, quite a bit. Interesting.
I've seen my victory.
I meant to switch targets there, but too late now. We going all the way?
Protect us all.
We are not. Okay.
Your time is over.
Cosmos gazes
I guess I'm gonna ult now. I don't really know.
time for a little razzle dazzle. My spirit holds.
I don't think I did my ult really correctly, but I made a bit of an effort. Now we do the mage, which I will not have ult for, which is pretty unfortunate. Now, she should have... I should have used my weapon there for sure. A soak that needs to happen at some point. Although I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet, so... What, are all the mechanics not in the game still? I don't know.
Your time
Yeah, I don't know. All of the abilities definitely still aren't here, so I don't know. Well, you want to kick Call of the Abyss. When she casts that, sure. Guess I'll save my weapon for the boss. Alright, we still got 5 minutes. Could definitely wipe to the boss, though, so we will see.
I've seen my victory.
Binding Strike is not on me.
Protect me!
Undertow. Not on me. Screech. Okay.
Time is over.
Binding Strike, not on me. Saving my ult here for the next part of the fight. Oh, she's taking a while to kill. Screech. Undertow not on me. Undertow still not on me. Not having to do any mechanics on this fight, I guess.
I've seen my victory.
I gotta be careful with my casting with Elarion, I think, a little bit, because if he gets slowed and I'm just not really ready to move. Now I've got the debuff. She's gonna Screech. I'm gonna wait till after the Screech to move, I think. Not great, I don't think, to drop it right there, but it's sort of okay.
Witness eternity.
Gaze upon eternity! This is gonna hurt! Fight!
Undertow.
Twilight protects me!
A thing got dropped there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Mass Dispel got used and I didn't move or something. I guess I'll LOS back here this time. Try to.
Time is over.
Screech. Undertow. Not on me. How did I use my weapon? Jeez. Reach.
I've seen my victory.
Alright. I don't know, I guess it went okay. Still had 145 left. Casting and stuff felt like slow as dirt. I felt like I was getting some lag in there, but also just, yeah, not having the haste buff anymore, or having a much reduced haste buff makes a big difference. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess it makes the game feel harder, but, it's a little weird to, like, be getting better gear, move up to the next league, and then feel like you're casting your spells and abilities like you're, I don't know, you're playing in gravy or something like that. It's just so slow. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we get some marks of fellowship, I guess, for getting some improved dungeon score out of that. How do we do overall? Did fine, I guess. Okay, Godfall 4. Sure. I don't mind spending some time in Paragon, although the fact that it still doesn't seem like everything has their full abilities is, I think, kind of wild.
Twilight shields me.
Guess I should maybe pick a different target. I don't know.
Flame shields me.
Now that I don't have 3 targets, I guess I don't think I really want to use any Highland arrows until the next pull, potentially. Kick that bolt barrage. Go ahead and use that on a bolt barrage too. Ooh, I don't have all the kicks for these. Okay, I don't know. I'm not playing this well at all.
The time is over.
Got very sort of lost as far as like, what should I kick? What should I do? But I guess we made it through because the stuff is just still not really doing a lot in terms of damage, I would say.
For my people. Flame Ward shields me.
Maybe I should even be holding some of these multi-shots for like the next pull or something? I don't know.
I've seen my victory.
I don't have focus. Does the Enforcer even have its ability yet? Doesn't look like it. Guess I should have switched to this Taskmaster maybe a little while ago then. This thing's a little bit high health. We can always just drag it into this next pull though. It's fine. Okay, I don't know.
Freeze this moment.
Alright, I mean, someone else might have already done it. I meant to ult here too. Whatever. Probably too late now. Yeah, it's silly to ult there now. Whatever. Probably wouldn't have been back up for the boss anyway. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pull this thing. This particular golem, but... Not that I have a problem with it, just haven't seen it. The pull of 2 is pretty bad for Elarion, because you just don't get your ricochet shots. At least I don't think you do.
Twilight towards me.
Personal damage, I guess. Definitely think we should take this Enforcer to the next pull if possible, but... Gosh, I never use... I always, like, click my weapon and it just doesn't seem like it goes off. I don't know.
Twilight watches over.
Oh, excuse me, I screwed this up, for sure. I mean... Okay. Man, it feels so bad, my casting speed. Alright, so 4 minutes for the boss, and then... I mean, I don't know, is the boss gonna summon the totems in the back of the room now, or what?
Gaze upon eternity. Time! Little razzle dazzle. Twilight protects me. Twilight wards me.
I've seen my victory.
Doesn't look like it.
Time is over.
Flame shield me. My spirit holds. Twilight wards me.
I've seen my victory.
Twilight shrouds me. Twilight shields me.
Your time is
Fire, protect me. Twilight shields me. May their light protect us all. Flame ward shields me.
I've seen my victory.
Twilight watches over me.
Alright, so we had 38 seconds left on the timer. Okay, interesting. We get 225 legs. Throw the legs on. Get some gold, get a cosmetic, because we got some dungeon score, and that's it. Coming up next, we get a piece of 210 gear. I need a good bit more ranking for that, interestingly enough. I'm sure we have some low dungeons that'll get it for us, but yeah. Lost damage overall there, I mean... Thought I played that place quite poorly because I didn't understand some of the pulls and some of the timings. I guess I'm trying to think what I think of. I mean, I'm very surprised that we're in Paragon League. This is Paragon League, right? Yeah, I'm getting Paragon gear. I'm very surprised, I guess, that we're in Paragon League and still, like... the advanced mechanics and difficulty and stuff like that aren't in the game. I mean, my initial thought is that I'm not a big fan of that, but maybe it's fine. I guess I do feel the increased push to kind of do damage, because without that haste buff that you've been playing with, like, it feels like you're playing in mud when you move up. And not only that, but it seems like, much like me, people are really kind of, like, breezing through these leagues just wanting to get to Eternal, because a lot of the mechanics aren't even sort of there. So people are coming in under-geared, which makes it feel kind of a bit rough, but if you did spend the gold to, like, upgrade your gear and stuff like that, then it wouldn't feel that way. So I don't know. Maybe this will be something that newer players like more. I guess I don't know. I could see it, I guess. Alright, Wyrmheart Paragon 4 now. Okay, those got pulled. Doing something else, or just this stuff? Okay, looks like we are doing more. Oh, just ate all the shots from that. Okay, that's bad. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's making orbs or anything either, so... Just a 2-pull here? Okay, it's a little better. Get this stuff in here.
Your time is over.
Ooh, I somehow canceled that. Thought I could do everything while rolling. Maybe I hit something else? Yeah, I could be wrong, but, like, I kind of feel like people aren't gonna like this very much. I mean, just...
I've seen my victory.
It just feels like you're playing in mud, like, it's just so extreme. Like, without the haste that you had been getting in all of these dungeons, it's like wild. Like, normally I'd probably be playing and feeling like, you know, oh, my gear's so much better, like, this is great, but because I've been playing with, like, whatever, like, 10% haste this whole time now in the game, it's really not a good feeling to be casting this slow all of a sudden.
Time is over.
Kind of like not really casting stuff in a very good order either, with not paying attention to that. Also feel like I should have ulted this full, I guess, if it came up. Could have used my personal when I saw that thing was going to disappear.
I've seen my victory.
Oh, definitely should have ulted on that last full. If we're doing this this thing with it. I didn't even notice I was like dying there. But whatever. Alright, well now I have my ult back, I guess. Thing I'm trying to work on a little bit, which I don't think I'm doing a great job of, is just, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't feel like pressured to use these multi-shots, I don't think, as soon as I get them. Like, put my other stuff back on CD before I use them sometimes if stuff's coming up. Just because they're stored there as like a charge, like I can just use them in a few seconds, it's not really a big deal.
Gaze upon the void between stars!
I've seen my victory.
Time for a little razzle-dazzle. Time for a little razzle-dazzle.
Ah, I meant to do another of this first, so I screwed that up for sure. Still trying to get used to, like, you know, doing my ult the way it should be done. I don't think I meant to cast that there either. Oh well. I will say, I guess, that
This looks fun.
the way they've changed the way these dungeons are scaling and like what's going on in them, it definitely does have the effect of making stuff feel more difficult when you get here. Well, I can't do anything about that, I guess. Like, the mechanics aren't more difficult or anything, but you know, now you really feel like, wow, I better do some damage, like, this stuff is just living forever, and I'm casting like I'm in mud. So... I did correctly use my personal that time. Go me. Well, I'll say as playing, like, it's quite jarring to me, because, like, I was used to this kind of, I don't know, smooth, fast, just, like, constantly casting sort of thing going on, and now... It doesn't feel like that. Alright, use my little arrow shot there. Guess I ran out of focus for a second.
Not this one.
Man, these live forever. Look at...
Your time.
Oh, we still need another orb? I don't think we're gonna time it. We can't do the boss yet. What? Did not realize we... I mean, I don't know.
You are blessed to witness her ascension, but your intrusion cannot go unpunished.
You stand before annihilation.
Be burdened by frost.
Okay. Someone else is doing the mists.
Be gone. Dance, mortals.
For my people.
Time is over.
What's this?
Be gone. Be burdened by frost. Dance, mortals.
Fire shield. I can handle this.
Be gone. Be burdened by frost.
See my victory.
Dance, mortals. Is that all?
Flames,
Be gone.
shield me.
I don't have a res, so...
Twilight shrouds me.
Is that all? Is that all?
147 left. I mean, maybe we time it? Probably not. I mean, we still have to kill the boss. That might take another minute, and then we have to run back and do trash, so...
Dance, mortals. Is that all?
Your time is over.
Maybe they know we need percent. Okay. Man, this is a 2-minute CD. I shouldn't be using it on this trash bowl. There's a boss coming. Oh god. I'm stupid.
Twilight towards me.
I die. To this.
Destiny can wait.
Well, if we die to this, it's 100% my fault. Well, I think. I don't know. Did I just pick up an orb? I felt like I picked up an orb. Maybe I didn't, though.
The cosmos gazes upon you. This is gonna hurt. Twilight
Here's my personal here. Okay, well. We're not dying, but whatever. I'll get my ult on the boss at some point. I guess I have that last lights thing now anyway, so I guess theoretically it's better for me to use it at sub 30% probably.
You are blessed to witness her ascension, but your intrusion cannot go unpunished.
fight for them.
Be burdened by frost.
I also should definitely have just communicated to my team that, you know, I want to get the mists, the boss.
Mortals.
I can endure. May the light.
Guess I feel like I probably saved my haste for
Gone.
ult.
Be burdened by frost. Dance, mortals.
My spirit holds.
Be gone. Be burdened by frost.
Your time is over.
Be gone.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, 32%.
Gaze upon the void between stars.
Be burdened by frost. Be gone.
I wasn't paying attention if she just cast some, like, ridiculous frigidness there. Might have happened.
Is
Oh.
that all?
Oh gosh. Not again.
This changes nothing. You will witness Cithral's power.
My victory.
Twilight.
I probably screwed it up. I don't know, there's a bunch of puddles all over the place. I was probably just trying to, like, do a good ult and, like, try to cast stuff in a good order.
By frost.
And not paying attention to the fact that the boss was just casting or whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that, but that's my guess.
You are blessed to witness her ascension.
Alright, this time I said it, so
Intrusion cannot go
Time
unpunished.
is over.
if I miss it, my responsibility, and I'm like, not playing this thing for very long.
Be burdened by frost.
Here, kicked it. Great.
Be gone. Dance, mortals.
My spirit holds.
Be gone. Be burdened by
Okay, kick
frost.
the mists.
Dance, mortals. Be gone. Be burdened by
Twilight
frost.
watches
Alright,
over
got
me.
my kick again.
Pour after me.
I've seen my
Be gone.
My sword shields me.
Man, am I ever gonna get my ult on this fight? Jeez.
Dance, mortals. Be burdened by
Oh,
frost.
someone got that. Okay. Should have popped my, little thingamajig there, my weapon.
Be gone. This changes nothing. You will
Okay,
witness the
there's my ult.
Jesus upon me.
Alright. Sloppy and dirty, 6 minutes over, and yeah, I mean, it's, don't get score for that. Oh yeah, it feels like playing in mud. It's really, really nasty. It's moving up to Paragon without this haste buff or whatever the deal is. It's just insane. Okay. That was pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up the video there. Let's see. So I got a 210 wrists from that, which it's kind of unfortunate because I've got 195 wrists with a socket, an essence bonus. So I mean, I think I want the 195 wrists over this. And yeah, I mean, I think the main thing to talk about is just that, yeah, the Paragon experience is very, very different than what I would have expected. I guess I think it's kind of interesting in a number of ways. I mean, first of all, I was expecting that all of the new mechanics would get in. But they're not. And then just, yeah, like, the consequence of getting the really good haste buff for all of the early dungeons due to, whatever it was that they put in the game, the, I forget what they call it, but, it sort of highlights the pulls for new tanks in particular to show a route that'll get to 100%, and when you fight them, you get, a big haste buff. I mean, I think in the first league it starts at, like, I think in Contender it's like 20%, then 15 in the next league, then 10. And then here in Paragon, I guess 5? So, what? I'm still casting faster than I would otherwise? Huh. At least that's what it feels like is happening. It feels like I'm casting in mud now. And it's weird. I think that, I mean, look, I guess from my perspective, I think that's what's good is to, at least for new players, the way I would maybe think that it should be done is like, maybe add a couple of abilities a little bit slower for your character. Maybe like each league gets some new ability or something like that, so that you have more time to just practice with what you have before you have full abilities, and give an incentive to kind of move up and something new to play with for a league. And I think that adding mechanics slowly a little bit makes sense. Like, I don't think it feels great to have a huge jump, maybe where, you know, one league you're, you know, like all of a sudden just everything's doing more abilities and doing way more damage or something like that. I mean, you do kind of want to find a balance. I mean, I kind of liked the idea. I would say that the current league system doesn't really do a good job of performing sort of a gatekeeping function, because it's kind of easy in this game, I think, to go down in leagues and carry other players. Although I heard that maybe some of that is a little bit different too in the patch. But the idea being, before you hit Eternal and you go do dungeons, at least the way the game was before, it should have given some sort of a guarantee or an assurance from players that, for the most part, in order to get through those dungeons, you probably understand to some degree what the important casts are, what stuff just kills you, and what you need to do before you get into Eternal and have that stuff to deal with. But now, with the reducing haste buff and the HPs going up and stuff like that as you go, it seems to be a little bit more about, I guess, what they talked about, DPS, having the damage check to pass the dungeon and kill the stuff quickly. From the perspective of feel, I mean, it's just, it feels different sort of than what I've played in a game like this before, just because, I don't know, like, I'm doing these early dungeons and just, I don't know, everything feels great because I'm, like, moving so fast, like, I've got so much haste, like, I guess I didn't give it a lot of thought. Now, all of a sudden, the haste is getting, like, stripped away, and it feels like I'm casting in mud, which is just, it's a very weird feeling, because always in these games, you know, you start casting a little bit slower, and you accumulate gear, and by the end, you're casting faster, and stuff feels good, you know? I don't know, like, will Elarion ever even feel as good as it did in, like, Contender 1? Just because you had a 20% haste buff? Maybe not, and if not, I think that that's kind of strange. You know, I don't know that I like that too much. So yeah, I mean, I guess I just think that, which, maybe it's more work, and I guess if you're just trying out some different stuff, it makes sense, but I guess to me, rather than have that feeling of, like, you know, everything being quick to cast and all this sort of stuff early in the game, and then going through a league and maybe feeling like you're casting in mud, I mean, I would prefer to just increase all the HPs of everything by enough to achieve a similar effect, so that the feel of my character doesn't change. What changes is just how long it takes to kill something. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just interesting, not what I expected. So, yeah, my initial thought here is just that, you know, I mean, I don't know, with the right group, if I queue into the right group or something like that, I mean, I'm sure we could probably do the capstone without much issue. I'm sure as soon as I get some more gear pieces, things will be fine. But for right now, if I really wanted to speed through it, I could definitely see it making some sense to upgrade some of these pieces, because, yeah, I mean, it feels a little, it feels like it's going to be a little tight and muddy until you get some gear, just based on, I don't know, the time it was taking to kill everything and just how slow my character's feeling. So that's my thoughts. I don't know, maybe I will maybe I will upgrade some gear, but I guess my initial thought is I'd rather kind of just play it like this and see, I don't know, at what point it naturally feels better. Or just, I don't know, what happens if I don't, I guess. Maybe that'll be interesting, so. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, and yeah, if you've been enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe on the video and or the channel, so that I will know that I should maybe make more of it for you. See you then. Bye.